In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Send to Google feature inside many of the LC search apps to not just save sources, but to actually take and make notes. So here I am inside Library Resources cluster inside Launchpad, and I'm going to start with Gale's Science in Context. So I'm going to do a search for edible insects as my example, and in my results, I'm going to look in news articles. So I see this link right here for this particular article. Once I browse the article and I decide it's an article that I want to use to take notes on for my project, what I want to do first is make sure I click Sign in with Google. It's going to ask if I want to link my Google account, so I'm going to pick my school account. And now I can see that I am actually signed in. So now this Gale search app is connected with my Google account. So the next step would be for me to look for important details, lines of text that I think are going to be helpful for my research. So when I find one, I can highlight it using the highlight feature and then choose a particular color. Now this Notes button is where I can add my own ideas. This is the process of making notes. Here I've taken this note, noting that it's important by highlighting, and here I'm going to make my notes by adding my own ideas. When I save it, that note will be connected to that highlight. Now the next step is for me to click Send to Google Drive. Then it will let me know that it's been linked to my account, and I want to go to my actual drive. I can find it a couple of different ways. I can look in Recent, and there's the article. But I can also search for a folder by the name of the search app that I'm using. This is Science in Context. So when I go to my drive, I can search for, and I'll see that there is an actual folder. Any articles that I save to Drive from Science in Context will automatically be saved in a folder created for me that has the same name of that search app. Once I open that document, I can see that I have the actual article that I found in the search app. Automatically saved at the bottom of this article is the citation. The other thing you'll notice is any highlights and notes that you made will move with the actual article. So here's the item that I highlighted before. Now if I scroll down to the bottom, the highlighted text will appear again and my notes will be underneath. Now let's say when you were searching for this article, you found it and you saved it, but you didn't have time to go thoroughly through and take and make notes. What you can do in Google Drive is actually continue to take and make notes. Notice you have the highlight feature here, and you can also make comments that are like notes connected to the text. So as you read through and you decide that you want to highlight important parts that you want to make note of, you can choose your highlighting color, and you'll notice there's a little comment button. You can add the comment, which will basically be your notes. Then click Comment to save it, and it will save it for you. So that's an easy way to use the Send to Google Drive feature for many of the LC's search apps.